y'all? We back with another one. It's your girl Miracle alongside with her co-host
Creole Barbie.
And today's topic is the role in communication to building trust. So sis, you dive right on in.
Okay, so when you actually told me this was going to be this week's topic, I wanted to go ahead and actually take time to self-reflect to find out exactly what it actually meant to me.
Right.
So I came up with this, okay? I said important roles building communication. I think that it's very important is to ask your spouse questions.
Yes.
So this is what I ended up doing, and honestly, I wish I'd never done it. I know how important it is, but at the time, I think it made me super emotional.
Why?
So I asked my partner, I said, what do you love about me?
Oh, shout out to LJ. What did he say?
At the time I asked him that, he couldn't give me the right words. He was telling me.
Maybe because he was put on the spot. And you know, a lot of time when men are put on the spot, they don't really, like, we are quick thinkers.
Yes.
They're not.
Yes.
Not saying y'all, don't take me wrong. Y'all smart too.
Absolutely. But I just felt like at the time I needed some type of clarity and confirmation.
Right.
So I feel like it was really important that at that time he put his big boy pants on and tell me exactly.
He froze up.
He froze up. But after I kind of got emotional, so I left the conversation at that.
Okay.
But I want to say the next day we actually conversated. And he was able to tell me, he was like, Mika, at the time, I was trying to find the right words to say.
Right.
And I guess at that time, I was more so like, hurry up, tell me what it is. Tell me what it is.
Right. Pushy.
Yes.
And we got that problem.
So I feel like it's very important to remind ourselves exactly what brought us into the relationship in the first place.
Yeah. So, you know, I came up with my own opinion.
Okay.
So what I thought. So in opening,
all right,
I feel like effective communication is fundamental in fostering and maintaining trust in various relationships, whether it be personal, professional, or societal.
I like that.
And I came up with 7 keys on how communication plays a crucial part in building trust in any type of relationship. It don't just have to be with your significant other. It can be friendships, a relationship with your sister, your mother, whatever it may be. Y'all got the gist. So, the first one is clarity and transparency.
I like that.
What is your thought on that?
Clarity and transparency.
I have a hard time saying that word too. I think it's all the countryness in there.
It is. But it's really important because at that point it's time to actually self-reflect and observe any situation, especially in friendships, relationships. Correct. You have to see exactly where things stand.
Yeah.
See, I was talking to Elder.
That's the clarity part.
Absolutely. Because I have one friend in particular that I am kind of distanced towards. And I do, when people ask me about her, I have this defense mechanism up.
Okay.
But it's for a good reason.
Okay.
Because sometimes people lead you into that path of the relationship.
Yeah. And now, it don't be good all the time.
And it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Now, at some point, I'm going to have to gain transparency with her.
Yeah.
To let her know how I actually feel. But right now, I think for right now, it's best that I don't.
Right.
Because the way I feel towards her is so much resentment and aggression, it's not going to come out right.
Right. And sometimes we tend to, as human beings, we try to say something one way, and then we say it wrong, or people take stuff we say out of context, and it's just a simple misunderstanding. So you should always get your thoughts processed before you actually have the conversation, and that's with anybody, because you don't ever want to offend somebody either,
right?
Or make them think the opposite of what you are actually saying,
even though very well this person needs to hear it raw and uncut.
Yeah.
But because I know sometimes people in the wrong, they gonna always have that defense mechanism.
That's where the accountability comes in at. And we have to take accountability as adults.
Absolutely.
So number 2 is active listening. Women, I'm coming for y'all. We got that problem. But that's okay. We're gonna get better, ain't that right?
No, honestly,
It's men too, but women has it. We got the listening part bad, worse than men.
I feel like we're selective listeners.
Yeah.
We listen, But we listen to what we want to actually listen to.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
bust us out like that. Okay.
I mean, it's certain parts. Like, you can tell me, baby, the sky is blue, but the ocean is pink. I'm gonna say, well, he said the sky is blue,
Purple,
but the ocean is exactly.
I'm lying. I ain't gonna say that. I heard what he said. He said it's blue. I'm lying.
Right.
I'm just being stubborn.
It's just certain things.
Yeah.
You know.
So, okay. Number 3 is, here's a good one: consistency and reliability.
That's big.
In a relationship, any type of relationship that you have to remain consistent.
Yes.
Whether it be behavioral, consistent in your trust, consistent in how you want your partner to treat you as well too.
Yes.
And you have to be reliable.
It's so many guys that I had to let go because they weren't reliable and consistent.
Yeah.
And see, I hate when people want to come in your life again for a second time, but it's like, I'm already busy. What do you take me as?
Yeah.
Somebody
I'm
that
not your side piece.
and then they wait years and years, and it's like, okay, it was too much time. Within that time, from when I was 22 until now, I didn't grow so much.
Yeah.
But it's important. Consistency is always important. How you meet somebody is how you have to maintain that relationship and keeping them.
That's right.
If not, then you were not that person from the jump.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah, that's why I always mention this, and we have the relationship talks. You always have to date, guys. Make sure that you're doing the same thing you did in the beginning to get that person to also keep them.
Yes.
Keep the spark.
You have to.
So, number 4 is emotional intelligence. I'm going to just go skim right on through and we can talk about it. Number 5 is, we just said it, accountability and ownership.
Yes.
Number 6 is giving feedback and dialogue with your spouse. Number 7, the last one, y'all, is building long-term relationships, no matter how you try to do them. But overall, the point of this is, those are the 7 keys into building trust, no matter what the relationship status is. Because you always want to make sure that whether you trust a person somewhat, a little bit, or however you trust them, trust goes a long way to maintain a healthy relationship anyways.
But sometimes people have to stop doing things to make a person not fully trust them.
That's right.
Yes, you have to trust a person, but your actions also have to show a person why they should trust you.
Actions speak louder than
It's
words.
level to this, baby. I can't just go all in and you're not showing me why I'm going in for you.
I'm going hard.
Yes.
That's loyalty.
Exactly.
So y'all, basically, in conclusion, I said this.
Come on with it.
Trust is built over time with consistency and meaningful interactions. Effective communication helps maintain a long-term relationship and definitely mutual respect between you and your significant other. It is definitely a sense of security between both parties.
Yes.
So let's always make sure that we're keeping the lines of communication open. Always have effective communication in a relationship.
Yes.
No matter who it's with. Make sure you tell them how you feel, what you need from them, what you expect from them, what you want out of life with them.
Yes.
Because if you're not trying to do anything with anybody, don't waste their time. Plain blank period.
You know what I call it? I call it breadcrumbing. I'm just giving you a little bit to keep you around.
But that's playing in my face.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, because they know what I'm talking about. They say it right. You ain't gonna play in my face. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're building healthy relationships, and they're based off of trust.
Yeah.
If you stay with somebody, I don't care if it's 3 months to 6 months to a year, you obviously trust that person somewhat to still be dealing with them in the long term. So, hey, if you want it to work, it could work with effective communication, trust, and God. And you got to always make sure that you're keeping the lines of communication open, and also intimacy. Make sure that you're dating your spouse. Make sure that you're making them feel important even when they don't. Make sure that you're mindful of their feelings, mindful of how they feel on a daily basis. Make them feel special, and it's vice versa. And then everything will go smoothly in the end. I really like that topic because I feel like a lot of relationships do fail because of communication and trust.
It's always communication and trust. Those are number 2 leading factors.
Yeah.
Why
So
things can't work out.
this is 2K24 and we're going into 25 in a few months, and we want to change that curse, y'all. We want to do some things different. Y'all ought to get tired of doing the same stuff. We want to do some things different.
Absolutely.
We want to be better versions of us. Even before the year change. Don't be making them goals talking about the new year coming, new goals. You should have been doing that all year.
Yeah,
Pookie.
always.
But y'all, without further ado, I thank y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We thank y'all for even interacting with us. And we want y'all to always go, comment, engage. Let us know how you feel. What are your thoughts on the topic? And don't forget, I say this all the time, go subscribe to them YouTube channels.
That's it.
Make sure you don't miss no content.
That's it.
But without further ado, that close out that topic. I hope y'all have an amazing evening.
We signing out.
Bye.